Hey guys, welcome to Thomas Talk. I got Makai Franklin here, Deja Webb. Today the topics are pride, racism, as well as comfort zones. So those are the three topics we're gonna be touching on. So yeah, how do y'all feel about? We're gonna start with pride. So, when has it been an issue for pride in your life, Makai?
I'm gonna get personal. I'm gonna say my daddy. My daddy, he had a whole lot of pride. Like, he wasn't in my life growing up. And so he did stuff that my brother and my sister witnessed, but I didn't witness because I wasn't born. But yeah, he had a whole lot of pride. And pride is the rage of a man. Like, when a man has pride, he shines away from what he's supposed to do because he filled with pride. Like, he don't want to do it. So yeah, like, my daddy never been in my life, and that's what I heard. He was in the sorority, so he have all his brothers and stuff. That's who. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, he liked to be around like his brothers and stuff like that, and like he never really told himself like, all right, I want to be in my kid's life. Like, he never told himself that.
What term is it? What color is it?
But he went to it's purple.
Okay, he might be Omega.
He might be, but he went to Southern University. Ran track.
Yeah.
But yeah, pride is the rage of a man.
I feel that. Dej?
I honestly, for me, I can't really.
Make sure you speak up so they can hear you.
I can't really. I'm not gonna say I can't speak on it. Like, I viewed it, but for me, I feel like pride gets in the way of a lot of things in the world, especially like the way people interact with people. Like, you hear stuff about people and your pride be like, I don't want to associate with them because I don't want them to bring my self-moral down. And then same thing with like family matters. Like, you have too much pride. Like, sometimes like married people have too much pride to be like, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, kind of thing. Just like my dad has too much pride. Like, if he's wrong in a situation with me, like, he's not gonna say he's sorry. He gonna just probably like buy me something and think it's all cool because he don't have that aspect of coming and saying, I want to be around, like, as an actual father, just listen and deal with it, you know. Let's sit down and see, like, hear where you're coming from. You're like, no, I'm the parent. Like, that pride gets in the way, especially not even as, like, me viewing men, but women too. I feel like we have standards. Our standards are set too high to where our pride gets in the way. It's just some stuff. I feel like as women, we need to come down a little bit and level ourselves with the aspect of, okay, well, how about we just set this aside, like our views of how a guy's supposed to treat me, or versus what I want. You know, it's also varies on those things. So yeah.
Pride for me, even now, I mean, pride is always a thing. That's just life. I'm doing better with it compared to what I used to do way back in the gap, and even just last year. So pride has got me in trouble. Pride has kept me in situations. Pride has, I say pride, but really it was a personal decision. So therefore, I mean, it was pride that I had, I allowed to control. But I'm doing better with controlling, you know, my emotions and the things that I do allow myself to be in. You know, pride was, I don't need help. As in, I don't need somebody else's help. Pride was, you know, pride was even, I'm not even gonna talk to God about it because it's a thing of, yeah, like, I got it. I don't need your help, you know what I'm saying? It was a time where I was like, God, you know, like, I was like, I'm not gonna talk to God about it because, you know, I'm not worthy of it, and also, I was like, I just don't feel like
it's necessary.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to ask him for that when, you know what I'm saying, I'm on earth. Yeah. You know, it was a thing of, you know, it was foolish to think that way, but it also did teach me, like, hey, you know, you gotta put your pride to the side when it comes down to it. Pride to the side, pride to the side. All right, y'all, we took just like a little break just to get, you know, get back right. So now, comfort zones. You know, pride is something that a lot of people are comfortable in. So, you know, transitioning to a comfort zone, like transitioning out of your comfort zone is something very hard, especially, for example, right now, this football season that we currently have, it's been hard, you know, especially the position, you know, I can only speak personally, but the position I've been put in has been hard. As in, you know, starting my junior year and then rotation, you know, and producing as well. So this thing, okay, then the next season, not having a season, having a having a spring COVID season, and not really getting playing time, and then moving to this fall season, and you know, being taken out of the picture basically, almost completely. It took me out of my comfort zone, and it was I had a lot of pride with that as well. You know, even the corners that are starting right now, the 1 second string, it was a thing of, and I've told all them like, yeah, y'all good. I just don't feel I shouldn't be getting playing time. You know, I don't feel like I should be on the bench. You know, so it was a thing of, I said, okay, let me burn my ego, you know, in the flames of humility. So it was hard getting out of that, you know, that comfort zone of, oh, I'm this, and this, so I'm not playing. You know, with myself, I didn't talk with the coaches because that's guys, never don't do all that arguing with coaches. It ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help. But it's a thing of a comfort zone of being in that mindset of, man, I'm right, everybody was wrong. So I had to hurry and check myself before, you know, it cost me a lot. So that was one comfort zone. You know, even right now, I'm making sure I stay out of that comfort zone of saying, I should be playing, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Now, do I believe I should have some playing time? I do. That's you know, but the coach's decision is the coach's decision. So whatever position they have me in, that's the position I'm going to continue to work in for the betterment of the team. And you know, it's not always the most comfortable position to be in, but it's a thing of, it's a team. You know, it's a team. They're my brothers. You know, I love all of them to death, I promise you. They asked me for my last $1, I give them the last $2, I find an extra $1.
Let me get a dollar.
I can't. I'm gonna ask somebody for it.
I'm gonna say, before I start what I gotta say, but I'm gonna say, like, me and Z, we was talking there, just talking about it earlier, like, we respect you a lot, bro. Yeah. And what you bring to the table, like, you don't have to touch the field, bring something to the table. Like, you bring leadership to the table. You hype the sideline, like, you do all of that, like, you hype everybody, you support everybody. And not everybody will do that for you, but you do that for everybody. We was talking earlier, like, we respect you a whole lot. Like, you out there, you still trying to build people. Like, that's just the type of person you are. And you might not get it here on the field, but in life you're gonna get it. And you're gonna win in life. And big things gonna happen for you if you keep being that type of person.
I'm gonna speak on that too. Really, bro, just for you, just like being out there and just having a yellow jersey on, we know what that means. Like the scout team jersey on, just doing your thing, bro. I look at that, I'm just like, shoot. If my coach taking me out, I can't be mad. I can't be out here moping and not want to play and not giving humility because Hosie, you know what I'm saying? You doing it? Wow. How can I feel like I'm better than mine? You know what I'm saying? It just shows a lot of people it's a whole different side of things, bro. How you move, you know what I'm saying?
It's a team, man. It's a team.
But yeah, man. Hey.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I'm so high in my face.
Everybody, welcome Noel. Noel. Yeah.
That's worth it.
Noel, one of our classmates. Welcome. Come on. Boom, right there. Everybody's Noel. Noel, we already touched on pride. Right now, we're talking about comfort zones. I've known Noel for, I think, 2-3 years now. We met in the cafeteria. I was like, hey, it was a church camp for athletes. I forgot what it was called. College athlete retreat. That's what it was. College athlete retreat. And I just walked up to her, like, hey, you going? And she was like, I don't know how to do that. I was like, hey, you gotta go. She ended up going. Great things have been happening since then. And you know, life is life. So some other things that happened, I'm pretty sure. And So yeah, that's like our backstory on Noel. Noel.
Or me.
We talking about comfort zone right now. I'm gonna say for me, my example would be like coming to college, like trying to be more social and like trying to talk to people. But one thing I always made sure, like I still had my fallback comfort zone. I'm an introvert. Like I'm shy and I don't really talk much. And, like you see me, I'm walking by myself and I don't even walk around with crowds. I have my camera with me, I'm taking pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, like just trying to get out that comfort zone, trying to find a new comfort zone to where I can meet new people. And like, cause college, that's where you can meet people. And I'm gonna need one of y'all someday. Like, that's how I think. But yeah, I still got that fallback comfort zone to where I'm talking about it. Stay there.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel everybody should be able to get out of their comfort zone and be comfortable in being out their comfort zone. But you falling back to your comfort zone, saying not talking to people and everything. That's you recharging. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to recharge. Everybody can't be out here da 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 all day every day. You have to recharge. And that's just how it is, honestly. Noel, what you got a comfort zone, Noel?
I don't know. I'm an extrovert, so like, I mean,
Let's shake it now.
I just talk to everybody and whatever. But I mean, one of the comfort zones that I have to break is being able to go places by myself. I don't like going places by myself, and you probably won't see me by myself. Like I won't walk into the cafeteria and sit by myself if nobody else in there is that I know. So like I guess becoming more independent would be something that I have to work to come. Because my comfort zone is people, and I'm better around people.
I'm 100%. I'm more of I don't like being uncomfortable. Like, if I feel uncomfortable, like, I'm gonna grab the phone, head down, walk to my room. Every day, I take my food to go. I don't like sitting by myself. Like, I don't like being outside my comfort zone. And it has really hindered me mentally. I don't like driving at night by myself. I don't like doing a lot of things by myself. And for me, I have anxiety. I do. And I didn't find out about it till this semester. So for me, I've been trying to work and get a lot of things outside my comfort zone. I stopped playing soccer. That was way inside my comfort zone because I was doing it for 13 years. And now I'm not doing it at all. So watching the girls out there, yes, I love the fact that they love them there. They're always talking to, but it's not the same. So it was something I slowly had to work on. And then not only since that comfort item got taken away, I wasn't sleeping at night. I couldn't sleep at night. I was doing bad in my classes at first because I didn't know what was going on. I was mentally shutting down. And then I started trying different things like yoga. First of all, I haven't worked out in I don't know how long because I've always worked out, and not working out was something, especially working out, waking up early, all those stuff was part of the comfort zone tradition that just got taken away. When you get pulled out your comfort zone so fast, it just affects you in ways that you don't think about. And that's something for me I had to work on. So I started by talking to people a little bit different, probably sitting by myself a little bit more, trying to stay out of my room longer, like stuff like that. I don't even like singing in front of, I sang karaoke last night. First of all, why did I do that? I have no idea. But it was out my comfort zone, and after I got out my head, I actually enjoyed it. And I met a lot more people than I would have by sitting in my room and watching Netflix all day. So comfort zones is something I feel like everybody should get out of every once in a while. If not, you're not that type of person who's always like, let me try something out of my comfort zone. Like, probably like start once a month maybe, and then slowly work it in. Being out your comfort zone will eventually help you experience new things in life that you might need as you go through it.
Hey, I am very comfortable in any zone really. Honestly, because I'm comfortable with myself. I'm good with trying new things. People call me to do this, do that. I'm there. I'm good by myself. I'm comfortable, man. So yeah, but it ain't always been like that. You just have to find yourself, be comfortable with yourself. That's the first thing. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, that's my comfort.
So when did you when were you not comfortable?
Not comfortable.
Yeah, when were you not comfortable being everywhere at the time of things?
I mean, high school, I was comfortable at my high school. My people I've grown up with, like all my, you know what I'm saying? But once you get to college, bro, like things change. You meet new people from literally everywhere. So everybody has their own type of different culture, adaptation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see more and different things, go different places. So that's probably where I would just started being comfortable with like everything. But I'm always down to try new things and stuff. So ain't never really been no problem. What's up?
That's one thing. You joined too?
No, I just can't get my phone.
You can at least say it to people.
Say everybody in this line. Say hey to the camera.
What's up?
Hey!
That's good. That's all the time. Hey.
Yeah, comfort zone is really a thing of, and I know some people probably feel like everything's comfortable. Like when I go out and talk to people, it's not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how I met Macau. I knew about Macau through.
What you call him?
Macau.
Macau.
What you call
Mika.
Nobody really call me Mikau. Like they always call me just Mikau.
How do your mama say?
My mom would call me. I got a nickname. I ain't telling you. My mom would call me on my first.
What your mama call you though?
She don't call me on my first name.
No,
when
when she say your first name,
She never say my first
When you're
name.
in
she named you.
Like when I'm in trouble, she say my nickname. She
What's your
emphasizes.
Ain't no
I
way.
ain't telling you my nickname. That's a young. I never find out.
Okay, so when you
Come on,
tell
yeah.
people your name,
Yeah.
what is
I say Macau. Like,
Get out the comfort zone.
yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, that's
cool.
You ain't never get that. Then my twin sister don't go here to tell y'all. You never get
You have a twin?
Yeah.
You got a twin? Oh yeah, you told me that.
I didn't know that.
And my birthday coming up.
So your birthday or
Sick.
your birthday?
On the second, right? Third.
November 3rd. So you a Scorpio.
Yep.
Hey, y'all
We
watch
the best
Scorpio, man.
When I met Carl at one of the home games, actually, I knew about him beforehand through Rashawn, actually. Shout out to Rashawn West, Big 2-3. I seen him at the game. I had seen him. We interacted through Instagram. I seen him now. It was really that connection off rip. I was just like, man, I fool with him. I really do. I told Rashawn that.
Kevin Gates fans.
Real life.
Well, they gotta see that video, bro.
So
When you was so
So yeah, that's how I remember Kyle. That was one thing, getting out of my comfort zone as well. Especially coming to college, it was a thing of meeting people and really just getting out that shell. Cause me, I look at people all the time, like, man, hey, don't touch me. The other times, I could, that be what's up, hugging and all that. But so yeah, that was a comfort zone. I had to definitely break out of and go into different places in college. So like Lafayette. Well, for the people that don't know, Lafayette is Lafayette. In Louisiana, we call it Lafayette. Then you got BR, which is Baton Rouge. Natty, Natville, you know what I'm saying, which is Natchitoches. You got Ratchet City, which is Shreveport. You got
Just the ghetto. Just the ghetto.
you got Monroe, Leesville, all that. Which is Alexandria. Pine Vegas, where you get now, but that's just a football player thing. Pineville.
Everybody is after that now.
So yeah, life is different. Life in college is a thing of you have to get out your comfort zone in order to grow. That's just the honest to God truth. So we're gonna transition out of comfort zones, you know, to something that people don't really like to talk about, which is racism. So,
We talking about racism. Hey man, if you racist, man, hey. Oh no.
Ask me, she said, Deja, I'm gonna ask you, but please don't get mad at me. But the way she asked me wasn't out of ignorance, it was out of pure knowledge. And she sees this thing on TikTok, and you see things on TikTok, and you really want to know. She said, do all black people like eat watermelon? I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
It's my favorite fruit.
I said,
I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was.
I said, I said, come again? She said, do all black people eat watermelon? Are you mad at me? I said, mad. I couldn't do nothing but laugh because it was so cute because she really did not understand because she grew up just like enclosed in like white culture. I was like, no, Maddie. Like, some black people just hate watermelon. I promise you. She was just like, okay, so y'all always say you're invited to the cookout. What does that mean? Like, is there an actual recipe? Maddie, it's just a figure of speech. She said, okay. But like, a lot of people are scared to be disowned by their family for even bringing home a black guy.
Because they'll get in trouble.
Exactly.
Because that's the reason why I didn't talk to white people. Let me tell you this story. My first girlfriend ever, first grade, she was white, right?
Oh, pulling in the first grade.
But first grade, she was white. You know what I mean? I really liked her, you know what I'm saying? You know who you is if you're watching this. But
You shared your cookies.
But basically, man, her daddy talked to me in the car line. I was sitting up there waiting, and I guess she told her dad that was, you know, I was her boyfriend. Her dad told her that wasn't right. Like, she was a white girl. He came up to me and told me, he said I couldn't talk to his daughter anymore. I couldn't date his daughter anymore. He broke us up. So ever since then, I'm like, dang, I don't feel like I can talk to white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's some.
Well, I wrote the question. If you told your dad we were talking, then you talking to him.
I've asked my parents, like, as a social experiment, like, if I bring home a white guy, would that be the problem? And they both said no. I wasn't expecting that from both of them to both say no, because just how my dad is, he don't care. But it's, look, it's just, they don't care. It's more like if they treat you right, if they're like supporting you and they're not doing wrong by you, it doesn't matter who you bring home, matter like if their skin tone or this. Now I've heard things, since my grandpa is from Trinidad, the black people there don't get along with the Indians. So if I bring home an Indian man, I might have to have my grandpa. But that's besides the point.
Man, you bring home a white girl, white guy, man. Bring home a Mexican girl, Mexican guy, and watch what happens.
They would not care. They buy goats from a man named, what his name is? What's that? What they said? Pedro? I'm so serious. His name was something. They made 8 of them, and they're all short, all Mexican guys with goats. All of them.
I really don't care.
They don't care.
They're the mom.
Yeah, let me.
They speak Arabic, like Pops speak Arabic, and we'll go to the grocery store and see the people and just talk to them. Just have a whole conversation for no apparent reason. Like, what you talking to everybody for?
But yeah, I was just gonna say this. But then, recently, my ex, she was my first, different type of racial girlfriend. However you say that. What's it called? Biracial girlfriend. And I was so scared to meet her family. Like, that was like the biggest, and I was so scared because I didn't think they was gonna accept. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, except the what?
This cool, man. This cool little
Yeah,
family.
it's cool.
It's a safe place. You don't see this?
If you do, I mean, oh well.
It's a safe place, man.
Yes.
I love you, man.
You gonna hear about it in that chapel?
You're making online YouTube videos?
You gonna
These
walk in the room
very
and
woke
put your picture
kids.
on.
Whatever, you're representing the company.
Yeah, my family is just a family full of love. Like, we love everybody. Like, it don't matter what color you is. Come to the house, we got food for you. Like, that's how I
Same.
That's how I
You know, you people make gumbo?
Mom don't make anything. She's a.
Tell her for the pop-up.
Let me tell y'all this. Just cause they black don't mean they know how to cook.
Period.
Just cause they white don't mean they can't cook. Cause I done had some white people cook. Sheesh. I done had some black people cook. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Miss
Toilet.
Bridges, man, she made, what it was she made?
Miss Bridges.
Yeah,
Maggie.
yeah, she made something, it was so good.
I know. She got 2 kids and a
Miss
husband.
O
She know how to
can
cook.
Miss O can cook. If you're a little education major.
Miss Bobby can cook too.
We haven't eaten. But yeah, anybody got anything to say?
It's just, man, it's just a love thing, man. You
You
gotta check
gotta
your
love
heart.
everybody, regardless of who you are, what you are, where you came from, what you look like, any of that. What you might smell like, that might be something different.
Hey,
But you gotta just spread the love, you know?
you spread the love and the deodorant.
And,
Love and deodorant.
Just
Spread love and deodorant.
and if you know how to cook, spread the food too.
You gotta be the change in the world that's not gonna change.
All right, everybody. This is, wrapping up Thomas Talk. Had some great conversation. I will drop Wakil's, Deja, Zion, Z-Will.
Zion. Like lion with a Z.
Zion.
That's how you pronounce your name?
Zion.
I never knew that.
I will drop Noel. That's if they want it in the caption below. Also, check Mikal vlog out. Shout out to Keep Doubting. Warmest hoodie I got right now, to be honest with you, 110% honest. Also, check out my book, Vulnerable on Front Street, on Amazon. It's out now. We good?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I got a YouTube channel coming up too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Vlog, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come mess with me. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, man, to see all the
You already got it
coming
out?
up. No, it's getting made. Hey.
So you got the
Before we end this video,
the account for the YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, the Z Will. Give me on
Alright,
Instagram.
I'm
man.
up.
Link will be there.
I'm gonna put his Instagram link in the bio, y'all. Check it out.
well, in this video, I do want to commend that everybody in this college is doing big things. Like everybody starting their own YouTube, everybody doing. I like that.
Get out your comfort zone, man.
Get out the comfort zone.
Street runner vlog coming out. I'm about to drop it, man. I'm done with it. Street runner part 2.
It's about some girls or something?
Oh my God.
You know, the football trip.
Running sometime.
Y'all
In the
just
city
listen.
light, and these lights make me feel so
Oh
alive.
my gosh.
Getting high.